Hey, what's going on? We finna give an honest and sincere conversation about the Akademiks Clubhouse podcast that we heard, right? First of all, I'm not gonna be biased. I'm gonna keep it 100 real.
Me too.
I'm in the middle, right?
Cause I'm tired of hearing this
I don't like
bullshit.
the fact that they ganged up on Akademiks like that, right? I don't like the fact that they tried to put all the negative impact of the world on his platform and on his page. And I also don't like the fact that everybody tried to bash him and sneak this and say this, that, the third.
But they don't say it about Vlad.
But they don't say that about Vlad.
And
They don't
Vlad,
say that about
everybody
Adam
who
22.
go on Vlad go to jail.
They don't say that about Vlad, Adam 22, and all these other culture
Who
vulture
talk
platforms.
shit.
Who talk straight negative, straight crime, murder.
And make
They don't
jokes out of
even
them.
They don't even focus on the artist's music at all. All they talk about is they just glorify the negative of
Everything.
the culture. That's all they do, right? We can sit here and name at least 10 or 20 rappers that Akademiks made millionaires just by posting them on his platform. We can go down the list and name the good that he did, but they just focus on the negative. Okay, true enough, he might do instigate certain things, but he's not the starter of it. All he's doing is reposting information that they already put up there. And if these guys, so street guys, gangsters don't post they beef on the internet.
Gangsters don't even be on the internet.
Because guess what? The internet is a content-driven economic base, so at the same time, you
Why
can
is y'all
produce.
on there for
So
stupidity?
if it's a
What about
moron,
any street shit?
if it's a moron
That's stupid.
like Quando Rondo who was just involved in a negative situation,
He in the streets bull crap and creating this activity or negativity into our fucking culture, which is fucked up. And then y'all want to sit up there, especially with Meek Mill. You ain't even give a kid $20, nigga. You need to sit your $20 ass down. You petty as fuck. You need to sit down. You forgot the streets. And back to what's his name? And with Akademiks, everybody always jumping on him. But if it wasn't for Akademiks, King Von wouldn't be known. Nowhere in Chicago wouldn't be known. I learned
That's a
about
fact.
them from him. I'm sorry.
The war on
It's
shop.
messed up, but it's facts.
That's
And
a
King
fact.
Von was speaking on it, and that's when people started realizing the shit was real. Like it was in a joke.
And I find it crazy that all the artists from
Promote
Chicago,
energy.
the big ones like Dirk, King Von, all these guys, they did interviews with Akademiks. They was cool with Akademiks. They know Akademiks created that buzz. If he didn't create it, he put
They wouldn't be known.
He put the fuel to the flame that made it what it is now. That made it what it was.
And if they want to change that, it go with all the individuals from Chicago and other
Exactly.
areas coming together, changing the perspective of street, separating business from street and all these other things. You don't mix business with pleasure. You don't fuck your bitch and do work. That shit don't mix. It's too many feelings in one.
And at the same
It's
time,
stupidity, and that's old street shit.
I kind of side with Akademiks because all the man is doing
Yeah.
is reposting shit that's already out there.
And everybody always jumping on the people.
So it seems like to me that they only going to Akademiks because he's black.
Yeah, but y'all don't go after
The other
individuals.
white Caucasian platforms, why y'all don't attack them? Why Meek Mill didn't threaten to go to their house? Why he didn't threaten to put up their address?
People putting out that same
Oh,
energy.
you want to attack him because he's black? Because
No,
he
but
looks
not
like
even
you.
that. You putting out that same energy that y'all sitting up here saying y'all trying to avoid. I am so sick of y'all so-called upper old school supposed to be dudes sitting up there talking. Oh, we want to stop this. You promoting this. Y'all promoting it.
Thank you.
Y'all ain't keeping that shit alive.
Y'all promote all that gang banging and murder in y'all raps.
And
But
these
all
young
this
kids
man doing is
believing that half of y'all ain't even about that life.
All that man
Y'all
doing
far from the
is
streets.
reposting content that's on the internet, and it's a
And there's
problem.
people dying behind it because of y'all ass. And what do? Y'all don't put nothing back in the damn streets as in helping the people build their homes and actually helping them. Not giving it to a fucking program,
And even,
helping them.
And even the major platforms like Complex and all them, they posted that stuff too. Why y'all don't run up in Complex and have an issue? Oh, because once again,
You know
Akademiks
who
is
to
black.
play with.
Black
Y'all
on
play black
on black. That's all it is.
That y'all created that shit forever. It's like it keep going on. And if y'all gonna break the cycle, it start within yourself.
Niggas fight
All y'all
niggas.
need to
Niggas
think.
kill niggas. Niggas hate on niggas. Niggas do that to niggas. They ain't gonna go at the DJ Vlad. DJ Vlad just got Casanova indicted. They ain't gonna go at him though. He got Rollo and all the other guys in the jam. They're not gonna talk about that though. They wanna go at the black guy. Come on, man. The only one on that show that was unbiased that made sense was 21 Savage.
Exactly.
I can tell that he's solid. He 100.
Yeah, Scorpio.
All the rest of them guys, come on, man. Y'all gotta tighten up, man.
If y'all know the Scorpios in the industry are the most productive, the most realist, and they only come through when they see shit getting real reckless. Other than that, they don't have time for the BS.
That goes back to when keeping it gangster, when keeping it real goes wrong. How you gonna try to talk gangster and aggressive? And the man said a million times, I'm not a street guy, I'm not a street guy. So how the hell you keep trying to drill in his head this ideology that he don't know nothing about? He don't know nothing about that. The man already
and
said.
Hold on. First of all, who posts dudes' addresses on the internet and you from the streets? That's whole shit.
And then Akademiks said 1,000,001 times, I'm not a street guy. I do not know none of that code. I do not live by that.
Shit, dog.
The man said it 1,000,000 times. So you have to treat him as such. Y'all keep trying to put street doctrine on the man that say he don't know nothing about that. Come on, man.
Like, for real.
It don't make sense.
I don't even been down the streets
That's
like
like
who don't understand streets?
That's like you got a fish and you expect the fish to fly. The fish is not a bird, so it ain't gonna fly, and the bird ain't gonna swim. Come on, man. It's like y'all keep trying to tell this man, oh man, you gotta be, we don't associate with rats, woo. He not a street dude, so he don't know nothing about that. The man say 6ix9ine is his friend, regardless of what he did.
Exactly. And so much back on 6ix9ine, y'all keep saying this man a rat. Tell me this, if you're a real street dude, I'm talking about old school. Forget y'all 90 babies. I'm talking about early 70s, 80s, early on. Because the rest of y'all dudes don't understand street. Y'all creating shit as they go. One thing you don't do is play with a man, female, family, or money. And that's rule number, there's 3 rules you don't play with. And Shorty did that on his own. He crossed all the lines. Even stole from the man still, like, was his friend. Fuck this bitch in his house. What nigga do that? If that shit was done to each one of y'all, nigga, you would have did the same shit after a while. And Shorty was saying that would fit a snitch anyways, ain't it?
Hey, but guess what though? The easiest thing for anybody to do, hindsight is always 20/20. Oh, if I was in his shoes, I would have did that. Nigga, y'all know just like I know, we know real live street niggas who folded under less pressure. Nigga, they hit that man with a RICO charge. That's the highest fucking organized crime charge you can get.
He was a kid.
Regular niggas fold. Now everybody said, oh, we knew he was gonna fold. If you knew he was gonna fold, what did you expect from him then? What do you want from him?
Like
the man character as a rapper, he's dressed as a clown, which means he's an entertainer. So what do you want from an entertainer? He's not a gangster. He's not a street guy. Come on, man. The man showed you what he was from the go. Rainbow hair on the block. He's an entertainer. He's dressed as a clown. And only I blame the guys, the quote-unquote gangsters who was around him. And back to that Clubhouse situation, right, with the whole podcast, with all of those guys pressuring DJ Akademiks. The man came from nothing. The man came from the struggle just like everybody else.
Each one of y'all.
He might not have been in the streets doing illegal activity struggle, but he come from the struggle just like everyone else. This man found the niche. He found a way to make something out of nothing. So instead of saluting this man and respecting him, y'all want to bash him.
People get the news about that. They don't get these damn other coaches about that. It's like, why y'all always doing black on black? I don't want to say black. 10 on 10 bullcrap. It's so old. It's so tiring. And the change got to be within. And it's too many older people that's considered, oh, I'm an OG. You not an OG. The real OGs don't be on the internet.
Hey, but you know what's the funny part about that whole conversation? The same guys who sitting there criticizing him, they made their money off of negative music, which also incited murder and all this other stuff. When guys go do drive-bys, they don't
on pills and all this other stuff y'all created.
When guys do drive-bys, they don't go listen to Alicia Keys. They gonna put in some Meek Mill, which gonna put a negative mindset. Which gonna put them in a negative mindset to go do whatever it is they gotta do. How you gonna expect Akademiks to be positive and all this and be uplifted and all this and watch his mouth and watch what he put out, but you're not doing that with your music? Come on, man. 1 + 1 is 2.
And y'all want to keep jumping on individuals trying to feed their family, and other people doing the same thing. Then y'all keep calling what's his name, a rat. A rat is someone, if I ain't grow up with you, we ain't do shit together but business, and it started from business. You cannot expect a lot from the individual to cover your ass. And especially when you already doing dirt. You're supposed to protect the assets. He was the assets of the corporation.
That's a fact.
The other people who included themselves was a benefit. They got benefit off his issue. They got benefit off his clownness. They got benefit off all the crap. But they was doing a lot of bogus shit behind the scenes. And anyone who was in that situation would have pretty much did the same thing and not be considered a rat. And there's many guys that did the exact same thing, and that type of activity, someone ain't play with their mama, nobody ain't play with their girl, nobody ain't steal millions from them, and was good. Them niggas still snitched on him. This man was more benefit to that guy than anything, and everybody saying he's a rat. When everybody, it was already individuals snitching. 2, the feds already had the information that they needed. They just needed someone to be on the stand. And guess what? He just did it. Because if it was any other way, the other guys who did the same thing. But y'all know how it go. First one talk, first one go. And not even that, the fans didn't even like what they did to him. That's the reason why they told him what was going on. His girl was fucking the guy that he believed was his fucking friend. You know how hurtful that is?